You have made it. You've made it. You have made it to the end of 2025. You've made it to the end of the Self Love 100. You have made it right here, right now. Yay! I am so proud of you. You have survived another year. You have survived 100 days of doing little things, switching up routines, changing up habits, and loving yourself more. And you should be so incredibly proud of yourself for that. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Can you believe that it's the end of the year? It only made sense that at the end of the year, we are a couple days away from Christmas. If you are listening to this on the Sunday that it comes out, Christmas is this week. So it was only appropriate that I do this episode in a little Santa hat right in front of my beautiful Christmas tree. I'm very proud, very proud. Thank you. Now, what do you do now? The Self Love 100 has come to a close. But that doesn't mean that you stop loving yourself. That doesn't mean that you don't put in the work. Change up your habits for the betterment of you. It means all of these episodes, our podcast videos, all of our content, that lives forever. You have access to that. Come back. Work on yourself and work on things that maybe you might be struggling with. But take everything that you have gained and everything that you have learned from this challenge with you into the remainder of the year, into 2026 and beyond. I think the biggest question that you might have for yourself, now that we're at the end, the last episode of the Self Love 100, is, well, how do you continue to love yourself more? How do you take everything with you into tomorrow, into the next day, after you've completed that 100 days? And to that I say, well, first of all, let's take 2 seconds to live in the present and be so incredibly proud of who we are today. And the second thing I want you to ask yourself is this. Do you remember back in around episode 1, maybe it was the prerequisite to episode 1, where we opened up the Love Yourself More card deck and you responded to the very first question of the deck? The question that we started with is the very first card in the Love Yourself More card deck. And that question is, who are you and how do you see yourself? Before you look back at your initial response, I want you to sit with this question. I want you to really think about who you are right now. Not who you were, but who you are right now in the present after dedicating 100 days to loving yourself more. How do you feel? What are you proud of? What has been going on in your mind, in your heart, your body, your soul? Look at yourself in the mirror and respond with what is looking back at you. Who is looking back at you? Are you glowing a little bit differently? Are you seeing things a little more differently? Are you romanticizing your life a little more? Are you taking things more slow? Are you saying no when your whole body is telling you to say no? Are you making better choices for yourself? Are you loving yourself more in ways that you could have never imagined? Who are you right now? And who is the woman looking back at you in the mirror? Take a moment, take out a piece of paper, a pen, your notes app, whatever is most comfortable for you. Write it down, take a recording of it, take a video of it, respond to this question. And then I want you to go back to your response from the very first episode. I want you to look back at day 1, how you answered the reflection question. Who were you then? And how does that compare to who you are now? Where have you seen changes in your behavior, in your heart, in how you see yourself, and how you talk to yourself? How have you been giving more to you, filling your cup, taking care of yourself, reminding yourself that you are so incredibly worthy of love, of light, of life, that you are so incredibly worthy to exist here, right now? How has the past 100 days changed your life in the biggest ways, but even and most especially in the smallest ways? Because those matter too. How has dedicating yourself to loving yourself more changed your confidence? How has dedicating 100 days to loving yourself more made you a better you? How has it reminded you that you are so incredibly worthy of love? I created the Love Yourself More card deck because I realized that the more that we started to get to know ourselves, the more that we were able to easily love ourselves more. Each of these questions in here has been meticulously picked out. I spent 2 years gathering questions, creating questions, talking to people, and doing my own healing to pick the perfect 100 questions for this deck. This deck asks you to go deeper with yourself. And that's how we continue to love ourselves more, beyond the Self-Love 100, but just in general. If we don't know who we are, how can you expect to love who you are? It's like loving someone else, right? If we don't know who they are, how can we say that we love them? We might have love for them, but how can we get that love, that depth, without learning more about this person or about ourselves? And most times I really think that all it takes is one perfect question. Just that one question that completely changes your life, changes the way that you see things, changes the way that you look at yourself. And I love that the reflection question really allows you to see who you are before you start, and then asks you again who you are after you've answered all 100 questions, or after you've completed the Self-Love 100. Of course, I love using both the deck and the Self-Love 100 in tandem with each other, pulling a card every single day of the Self-Love 100 and journaling my response to that question. It's so funny because the Self-Love 100 and the Love Yourself More card deck, while they were made to work together, they weren't created with each other. They were created almost at the same time. And it just so happens that they work perfectly with each other for the 100 days. And look at this. Look at this question that I'm literally holding in my hand. What area of your life is ready for a push or a bold next step? It's like it's meant to be. If you're looking to get your hands on the Love Yourself More card deck, you can grab it at theselflovearchives.com. All the information is in the show notes, my link in bio, anywhere you can find me or anything of mine. It's there. You are so incredibly worthy of love. And I hope that the Self-Love 100, the routines and the habits and the changes that you have made in the past 100 days, I hope that all of the tools that I've provided to you over the past couple of weeks have made an incredible, insurmountable difference, big or small, in your life. Take everything that aligns, take it with you, use it to the best of your ability, and love yourself more. I cannot wait to continue this journey with you. We will still be back here next Sunday for one final episode of 2025 as we look forward into 2026. And in next week's episode, I may have a really exciting surprise to share with you. Until then, thank you so much for joining this challenge with me to end 2025 together, to love ourselves more together, I appreciate you to the moon and back. I cannot wait to continue to love ourselves more, to move into a brand new year, and to keep remembering how incredibly worthy we are. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye.